for the Summit 5 qualifiers for the C region. I'm Luminous and I'm joined by Winter. Winter is coming. How are you today? Winter, unmute your mic.
10 seconds remaining.
Hello. Alright, so Mineski versus Mineski-X. Yesterday we saw Execration beating out Signature Trust. The winner of this best of 3 series will face the Execration. So that's going to be, I think, tomorrow or the day after. But who do you think is a stronger team here between these two?
10 seconds remaining.
I think Mineski.
The actual Mineski.
Okay, the Pinoy Mineski.
Okay. I mean, they actually won the qualifier, right? So hard to argue against that.
Yep. Very, very hard to argue. I mean, we all thought TNC were the strongest team in the qualifiers.
Yeah, but you also said that Mineski does well against TNC.
Yeah, TNC loses to a lot of Pinoy, like the local teams, but they beat most of the other
teams.
the other C teams. I mean the C teams in the C region.
Right.
Radiant team pick.
All right, so tell me about Mineski-X, because you know, they're probably the lesser known team between the two. I think Zai is their mid player. Extinct and Johnny play support.
Nah,
or am I wrong about that?
I actually don't know. Haven't watched their games, even though they are they are like my teammates.
Yeah, man, what happened, dude?
5 seconds remaining.
I think Kang should still be the mid player, and then Zai should be the carry or off lane. I'm not sure. Zai and Johnny, off lane and carry. X Nova and Extinct are the supports.
Well, Zai played Puck the last time, and he was mid.
Oh, they swapped him to mid, so Kang is the carry.
Yeah, Zai plays mid now, at least in the last couple of games. Just judging from what I've gathered from Dota Buff.
I speak for the tree.
Yeah, he's the latest addition, because one of the players had to go on a break, just like me.
Yeah, just like you.
Yeah, and then, so yeah, a lot of new people.
Alright, so Doom is being picked up here by Mineski-X, whereas Mineski regular picks up Nature's Prophet. Can you explain to me why we haven't really seen Nature's Prophet? At least I haven't seen it being picked at all in the Chinese region. And yesterday we don't see Execration. Like, what is his role in the metagame right now? Is he a strong hero? Is he P?
I don't think he's OP anymore. He's a strong hero, a useful hero.
Dire team pick.
Maybe some would argue he's now like a pick that you can't really just go for every game. He used to be like the Doom pick right now, right? You just pick the hero regardless. But right now, he seems like he needs to be picked in of a specific situation.
5 seconds remaining.
Because like all the Chinese games we saw, they didn't really pick the hero, and in Europe as well. Not every game, like very few games have Prophet.
And why do you think it's that? Is it because he's pretty squishy and can't really deal with like Slaughters, Dooms, and Lifestealers?
He's very scared against Slaughter. Like, he's very weak against Slaughter. He's weak against a lot of the meta heroes that are on right now. And before we see the hero a lot was because of the lane. He's very strong in the lane. I mean, he's still strong in the lane. The only nerf he got was the Treants give away a lot more gold.
Right.
Did he get I think he got an intelligence nerf, right? What was the other nerf he got?
I think the vision for Treants might be nerfed as well.
I remember he got 2 nerfs.
Yeah, the vision for Treants got nerfed, I think.
Are you on the case?
Am I on the case?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm right, because I'm never wrong, so you could be on the case and check it out. Meanwhile, Mineski's going to pick up Witch Doctor, which apparently cast can only play Witch Doctor. That seems to be a reoccurring theme on the Chinese, or sorry, the C supports.
5 seconds
Let's see.
Yeah, he plays Chen.
And Lich. I'm just pointing things out. Like 80% of the time, he plays Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is apparently a very highly picked hero in C region. Kinda does a little bit of everything. Second phase where bans are coming out, Invoker and DK, and then we have the Bear plus Puck.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course.
5 seconds remaining.
Thank you for telling me I'm right.
Reserve time.
Significant if you're scouting during the level 1, you know, the lanes, before the lanes begin and everything. I mean, overall, I think it's just other heroes became a lot better. He got a very, very tiny nerf, and the meta shifted slightly towards the heroes that Prophet is weak against.
Yeah, I thought with the Blame Mail buff, we were actually gonna see more Prophet because he now has a different build that he could go for. But we actually haven't even seen Blame Mail purchase on him at all.
Facebook Dragon Lance.
That sounds fun. I want to try that later.
I don't know, but it doesn't give Dragon Lance doesn't give him damage because it's 15 strength and 15 intelligence.
You have to upgrade to Hurricane Pike and then it gives you damage.
Yeah, but then the item is not very good on Prophet. Can be useful, semi-useful. I think so far I've only seen the item being great on like high damage heroes like Enchantress, like with the range. TA or Enchantress and maybe Drow.
Well,
I'm
we'll
not
see
sure
what he's gonna get. It's probably gonna be like phase drums, like pretty standard build.
Yeah, very standard build. Not sure about the new but I do like Dragonlance on him because the stats is very good. It's just that the build up is very weird. Haha. I mean, what do you want to build with the hero if you go Dragonlance? It's like because if you're having a good game, you want to get a fast Orchid. And then if you're having a game that you want to fight a lot, then you might want to consider drums into like sometimes players get very early Maelstrom to fight. So it really depends. Sometimes even you get a mech. I think a lot of players do get mech nowadays as well on Prophet.
That is true. Alright, so Razor being picked up here for Mineski, probably to counter Lifestealer.
Yeah,
and Doom.
Most obvious situation is to counter the Lifestealer, and they have a lot of single target spells, so your passive is very good. Unstable Current.
Yes.
We don't see that so much anymore. It used to be picked so much before Bad Rider do like all those single target heroes against Razor. And Razor was also a hero that's super popular before against all the single target heroes because he was so tanky.
Yeah, I think only like maybe Team Liquid pick it now.
Dragonlance Razor. And no one gets the item
Dragonlance?
Yeah, I don't see it enough though. I think the item is pretty good.
Alright, I mean it sounds good on like agility range heroes, right?
Yeah, the only downside it doesn't give movement speed like drums. So drums is very popular on all those heroes before. 9 stats, it was 9 stats and movement speed.
Yeah.
That's why it was so good.
And I think the movement speed is actually quite relevant for Razor, right? So maybe we do actually still see him get drums.
It's aura as well, so your whole team benefit from it. Dragonlance is like the selfish item for yourself.
Alright, so right now I'm looking at a Mineski lineup that has quite a bit of burst damage, but not necessarily enough lockdown. Especially against Lifestealer. Yeah, good lanes.
Yeah, very good lanes. Very good split push later. Like very mobile because Prophet and QP very mobile. So they can split the map up. But the enemy does have Doom to catch you. If he's rich enough, like to get Shadow Blade, BPs, like Boots of Travel, so he can catch you. But overall, it's a very mobile lineup. Very good lanes because you have Witch Doctor and you can take towers early. Like the early game momentum should be on Mineski Spot 5. I'll just say the whole name, Mineski Spots 5. Good lanes with the Prophet to gank.
I'm just gonna call them Mineski and then the X, because you know, one is X.
Okay, that's easier.
Yeah. Alright, do you think this is a mid Lina or is this like a support Lina and off lane Doom?
Probably mid Lina, I actually like it more. I actually like that a little more than the support Lina. Support Lina, then you can't really put the Doom to like position 4, because I always favor Doom as a roaming hero, personally.
If he actually does roam.
Yeah, but I know like Newbie and eHome like to do offlane Doom a lot.
I think both Doom has his own merit, right? Like for the offlane Doom, you hit your timing a bit faster, and you actually could think about getting those initiation items that you mentioned earlier, like the Blink, BOTs, or Shadow Blade.
But you could even argue Doom doesn't need much.
Well, I think in this game, right, if he wants to catch people, he needs like an item.
This game.
Yeah. So there's merit to put him off lane. Mineski-X looking for their final pickup. Looks like it's another support. No. It's off lane or carry.
I actually like
Lifestealer
Bat
could
Rider.
technically go off lane, but I don't think he could
Actually,
do it
I
this
like
game.
something like a Bat Rider. He needs a vehicle for Lifestealer. Because there's no puck anymore.
Okay.
10 seconds
Bat Rider is
remaining.
pretty good versus Prophet.
Gyrocopter.
Radiant
So
team
Lina's
pick.
support, Doom off lane. They're going for the much more, I mean, it's much more greedier because VS, okay, maybe not so greedy, but because the reason I say greedy is because Doom as support can do a lot more than the early game Lina
remaining.
support. Because Lina, you want to just grab your levels, get level 6. It's
5
much more of
seconds
a
remaining.
support that takes a lot of farm. You want to farm
Can-
your like yields and transition into a core.
Reserve time.
Can they do Venge Doom support and then off lane Lifestealer?
Probably
mean,
not
like-
anymore.
2 years ago, I
10
remember
seconds
like
remaining.
all the
Not
Chinese
anymore.
team did off lane Lifestealer, and it was pretty
5
good.
seconds
You
remaining.
get a phase boots and you start running as supports.
Yeah, but they don't have vehicles this game, so not. Wait, how?
Blink
so
do.
Overall, they're still gonna do offlane Lifestealer, right? Because they have Gyro, Venge, Lina, safe lane. Unless they're gonna put a Lifestealer 1v1 Prophet, and then they do tri lane, Venge, Lina, Gyro.
Oh, Kang's the carry player, right? Zai mid.
Otherwise, they're going to just do like maybe someone jungling at the start, like one jungle hero, and then Doom offlane. But I doubt they'll do that.
Well, last pick is Bounty Hunter, which I think in this kind of style of game where I imagine there's a lot of fighting, it's going to be excellent.
But
I
you
feel
said
like
you said Zai played mid, right? According to Dota.
In the last couple of games, yes.
So mid
This
Gyro,
game, maybe not.
mid Gyro, then Venge
Is
Lina
mid gyro
support.
even good? Not against Queen
10
or Razor, right?
seconds remaining.
So,
If with the rocket build, I mean the homing missile build, sorry.
yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I remember watching a lot of
Prepare
complexity
for
games when they
battle.
do that, but they always have Invoker, so they can kill with Sunstrike.
Ah, I see.
That's why it works very well. And they don't have Invoker now.
Well, I can't really tell who's actually going mid based on the item pickup, so we kind of have to wait and see. Like you said, it's Johnny and Extinct playing the two support role.
Yep.
Yeah. And then on the other side, there's really no surprise there.
Wait. They swap all their roles, huh? Okay, good that I'm watching their games. Lol.
You're learning something as well about your own teammates.
Dude, they're all my own teammates. I just didn't talk to them for 1.5 months.
You're busy with real life.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, Jules coming up. Trying to drop a couple awards, maybe to block the camp for
30
Doom.
seconds to
Not a
go.
bad idea.
Most likely, I guess. That would be the best scenario. But Doom has a Doom has a sentry.
Yeah, I think he actually saw it being dropped, but he could just drop the sentry and tangle it. That 100 gold is actually a pretty big deal for him, so.
It's pretty good for the supports, especially if you can get the last hit on the wards. But Rune is gonna be 1 rune apiece. Prophet is gonna try and do his usual pull
The battle
every time you see
begins.
Prophet doing this. I mean, I actually kind of like the Bounty Hunter last pick, really. I think it fits their strat a lot because they want to be mobile. They don't take like big team fights, they want to win their lane and find singular pickups here and there. So Bounty is always nice.
And in combination with the Prophet, the Bounty early game, like you said,
Yeah,
not
early
only
game
winning the
is
lane, just
very-
really scary too.
Very, very scary. You can snowball
Yeah.
easily, but you get a kill, track, take tower because you're Prophet.
Well, Extinct on the top lane trying to make this block not happen as they are not exactly sure where these treants are going, but at the very least, he's essentially going to stack up the 2-wave. But on the side of Mineski-X, Zai making a pretty good pull of his own, pull
It's
it
good
across.
Prophet will pull this wave here because they already moved all the way back. Unless the bench can actually come and stop him. No, the bench is not going to stop him.
Oh, he's
even
going to do
though-
another pull of
Yeah, he's
himself.
gonna pull there, but then the cam is not blocked. Like usually when you look at, especially when Bulldog plays, he always leaves like 1 treant to block the cam here, so they can't pull.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but he used the Prophet in this scenario. He used all of his treants to actually pull the quick wave.
So it's like levels beyond levels, right? Blocking pull, making sure they don't pull.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you need to do. So it's actually going to be a Gyro safe lane and a Lifestealer mid against Queen. I mean, you can always use the Rage to dodge the Shadow Strike, which is nice, but
I mean, you don't really have the mana to spam it, and you're gonna
I
just
think-
get harassed.
I think overall Queen should still win this lane.
Yeah, of course. Kang's gonna dodge it. I mean, he's having a tough time. That courier, by the way, is just hanging out in the mid lane. Gotta be careful if Prophet decides to TP in. Yeah.
Prophet plus VH, so easy career snipe.
Bocarino might actually be dead here. Vengeful Spirit. Oh, he doesn't have level 2 yet, and I think Bocarino saw Terror earlier,
Radiant's bottom
going onto his
treants.
treants.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bocarino don't really need to worry until the Vengeance too.
Wait, huh? Okay.
I guess they went on Lina and just threw us to deny.
Yep. Didn't see that, but you can see the life stealer struggling. He's out of regen. He's gonna send us off. But yeah, this lane is not going as well as I expected, despite having the rage to dodge the poison.
I wonder why they went for the Gyro last pick, because they could have put this in and be fine, but
Greedy
now
because you know it's like very similar. Top lane Bocarino getting chased back the tower, but it's very similar. You remember the reasoning we were discussing about the jug mid, because you want to have a hero that can self-sustain, hard to gank, and then can transition into a core and can gank. He doesn't have a lot of like burst damage like a jug provides, but he does have a slow. So
I
he
mean,
can initiate for his team.
that's the key thing though. Like Juggernaut, even if he doesn't get a lot of farm in the lane, he could do a lot with his spells. I don't know if Lifestealer can.
Lifestealer needs a bit more. And
Yeah.
with the nerf to the Infest, you can't go into the Ancients first.
Exactly, you need to be level 11 to make that happen. He's actually getting harassed. He's probably not going to die here. Ben-Hur does have that double damage though. Meanwhile, the other lane that we haven't looked at is Doom, and he's actually just jungling. He actually can't deal against a Razor in the lane.
Yep, Razor, Viper safe lanes, you just can't do anything. Like, he's like the hero that you pick to win the lane. So as an offlaner, in most situations like this, some players would try to just go lane and get some XP. Some would just abandon, do what he did. I think you can do this if you know that the other support doesn't like roam and gank. Because usually when you do this, your mid becomes under a lot of pressure.
Right, but since it's a Witch Doctor, he knows it's not going to be under a lot of roaming pressure. So
I mean, BH is
he's
already
fine.
doing that, so probably they're not gonna commit so many heroes to roam.
Looks like the bounty hunter on the top lane dropped pretty low, but no death just yet. He's going to suicide to the neutrals and go home.
One suicide, one deny. Seems good, the game. But I think overall, if the lanes are not going too badly for Mineski-X, they're gonna be okay with that. But right now, Queen of Pain and Razor are both leading in terms of CS. Prophet is behind the Doom that started out in the jungle, but Prophet has a lot more experience than the Doom, because he got a lot more from the lane.
And Prophet comes online much quicker as well, right? Like, he could just teleport at level 5, then go
You can
push the
argue
tower.
both comes online quick, but Prophet can do stuff easier.
Yeah.
Because he can
And he has
TP.
global TP. So.
Yeah, in a moment's notice. But Doom does also come online very quickly.
Top lane, looks like we might see a kill here. Bocarino is going to get magic missiled, and LSA to follow through. Should be a very easy kill. He ran away from the creep wave, but I don't think it would have mattered. Like, there was way enough damage to...
Yeah, they didn't even
kill.
use Dragon Slave, so he was already dead.
Yeah.
They still had another Dragon Slave.
Yeah, this is what the support duo needs to do. Basically kill this Prophet over and over again. He's probably the only one they could go for, honestly. Can't really gank mid because Blink, and can't really gank bottom because it's Razor. So X needs to make things happen on top.
I mean, if they want to gank the Razor, they have to bring a lot of heroes. They have to bring at least 3 heroes to gank him.
Right.
And then if you do that, Prophet can TP in. Like, there's always a Raze Prophet TP in to back up. So a Witch Doctor plus Razor plus Prophet could easily be a 3 versus 3.
Kang on the mid lane, a little bit of trouble here. Ben-Hur doesn't have Sonic Wave yet, so he is fine. He's gonna force out south.
Oh, they're winning the lanes pretty handily in terms of CS, but this is what we expected, right? Lifestealer versus Queen, it's not much you can do as
But here's the thing.
Lifestealer.
Normally when you lose the laning stage, you're gaining something in return. I don't feel like you're gaining anything right now. Johnny might be in a little bit of trouble. They do net up Ben-Hur, and here comes the LSA. They're gonna try to burst him down. They do, even through the Fairy Fire, so
That was
very
a
good counter gank. Yeah.
Very good creep from the Doom. That was the only creep that would have allowed that gank to happen.
Yes, preventing the blink
Maybe
from happening.
the other creep that would allow that to happen is the Golem. You get the stun.
The stun doesn't last that long though.
Yeah, and it's not instant, so this is the best creep for that to happen.
Mineski-X gonna pressure a little bit on the bottom. Looks like Razor is gonna be working towards that drums, talking about how movement speed is very important. Prophet joining the push here, making himself useful despite the fact that he's only level 4.5. But looks like he's also gonna go for phase sweeps.
I'm thinking about the timings here. So they want to pressure early, so I was talking about the Mac on the Prophet. I think that might be a really good idea for Mineski's lineup. Then
Okay.
Razor can go for more of the, the DPS build. The drum, SNY. I don't know about Aghanims, I don't like that item that much anymore unless you want to finish the game.
Dire's bottom tower
You could argue that Aghanims is pretty good this game, right? Because you're up against like even if you're disabled, you'll still be able to do a ton of damage. Good deny here coming out from Lina. Probably will die for it, but maybe it's worth the teleportations are coming in. Turns a Fairy Fire, Dragon Slave's gonna come through. Here comes Nova. He does have a Sentry Ward, but looks like it'll miss. But I think that deny just kind of put them ahead quite a bit.
Yeah, that was actually really significant for Mineski-X.
Yeah.
Because with the lineup that they have on Mineski side, they need to be able to get all these early objectives done. Like a single deny like this could mean a lot towards their lineup. And they're already behind in terms of kills.
Right, so earlier when you were mentioning the laning stage, I said that one thing that generally if you lose the laning stage, you get something out of it, right? Like normally, let's say you have a stronger mid to late game, or you have strong ganks, or you have blink dagger timings your hit. I don't exactly know what Mineski-X lineup is strong at. Like, I feel like
they have the bench, and then they have. I think they have much better scaling because they have Doom. And then, as I mentioned, Lina is a support that can become a core very easily if the game goes long.
so basically you have stronger late game, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think their late game is better.
Okay.
They scale better. Than
Well,
compared to what Mineski has. And here comes
let's
the
see if
first
this-
gyro rotation.
Yep, call down. Oh no, it's gonna start with Rocket Barrage. LSA is gonna hit, and so will the call down. So very nicely done here. Fairy Fire, not gonna be enough. Here comes the Queen of Pain though, but Queen of Pain might just die. Sonic Wave's gonna come through, no LSA to follow up the cast, bouncing on the die heroes. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They got the two most important heroes on Mineski's side, so X should be very, very happy.
Yeah, that was a very good rotation because they were able to fight and win a team fight in the situation where right now Mineski's heroes should be ahead, so that's really good for them. And because they had like the numbers advantage as well, they had 4 heroes there, and Mineski only had 3 heroes.
Yeah. I'm just very impressed with Johnny's Lina. Just really hitting a lot of these stuns, even without people
he
setting him up.
initiated that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
is under attack.
And normally when you pick Venge and Lina, you expect Venge to basically do all the hard work for you.
I
But
mean, Venge was like coming in from another angle, so Lina had
Yeah.
to do the job on her own. But we'll see whether the bounty hunter gets the kill here on the Lina, almost level 6.
yeah, that's a kill.
Lina
Oh.
was just trying to get her level 6, get her Laguna online, but right now Mineski is back at pressing towers. Mineski-X is gonna get a trade off at bottom.
Yeah. I mean, trading here is good for Mineski-X, right? They're the team
Yeah,
that's not supposed to be
definitely.
pushing that well.
Is under attack.
I
So,
don't think they should be too worried about that. They should be fine with this,
yeah.
in my opinion. I think it's very good for them if they are trading evenly.
Meanwhile, Zai is actually going to be going for drums as well. So, no really new items to speak of. Bottom lane, or mid lane, here comes Nova. The Doom's gonna fly out against Ben-Hur. Does he have the net creep? He doesn't. He's got the clap. The follow-up is there. Here comes the Cask. I don't think they're gonna get this kill, but he's still chasing. No, there's time for X to back off. Jules in position.
He wish he had the troll creep. That would have been a kill, I think.
For sure, yeah, for sure. Doom's down for 100 seconds, so.
Yep. Good time for Mineski to take a fight. Queen of Pain ultimate coming off cooldown. With,
Yeah, they all
15
stop
seconds.
track soon too. Jules actually walking on the tower range. Really wants this level 6 and he's 9 experience away. Power might get denied here by Johnny again. The right clicks are going to be key. No denied. Swap back in. Perfectly changed on here. Cass is going to be dead immediately. Call down hits on everybody, but now Zai's in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Link as well. The casket's going to be bouncing left and right. Tracks are flying out. Meanwhile, Laguna Blade on the back line kills one hero. Johnny's still fighting against Jules, but out of mana is Johnny. He's trying to TP out. Will he have Toss? Toss is available to cancel that TP. big win coming out here from Mineski.
Lol.
It looks like Hank's gonna get
No
himself a
damage.
kill. No damage. Minus a lot of damage. He now turns back in, but the slow is so strong.
Holy
And
shit.
Raging Potato is baiting the hell out of him. That's a 5-man team wipe.
That was a big
Taking 4 or
mistake.
5 track kills. And now
That
Bounty
was,
Hunter
that was really questionable that they took the fight though, Lumi.
out the Doom.
Yeah, without the Doom, like they took the fight.
Is under attack.
I mean,
And arguably, Mineski is stronger right now. I don't know. I don't think that was a good idea without Doom.
the way they started the fight was so clean, right? Swap into LSA on the ground. It was like really well coordinated. And they got 1 kill immediately.
Oh,
And they get
yeah.
Benhur though. Blink on cooldown for 3 seconds. They do get the kill, so nice cleanup here for Mineski-X.
Yep, movement speed. Easy chase down. And Blink was still on cooldown for 3 more seconds.
Is Doom
Yep,
going Midas?
the initiation was great, but I don't know. I don't think they should have taken that fight though. They swapped. They killed the Witch Doctor as their first target. But then the
Right.
Sonic Wave hit like on 3 heroes, and that was the profit ulti. And you know, Plasma feels so good in those type of fights.
Yes.
You actually deal so
definitely
much damage. And you don't have Doom, so I didn't think it was a good idea for him to fight that.
I think the fire also went down. Scorch Earth, like he didn't have it yet.
Yeah, that spell was also on cooldown. That's a very
Yeah.
big spell for Doom. So Doom was
Basically, Doom was
basically,
useless that fight.
A creep that fight. But they do
So
get
do you
the
think Doom is
Razor.
actually going Midas? He's got a glove of ace.
Yeah, I
He's not
guess so.
finishing his drums.
You're not going to get armlet on Doom in most cases. I don't think so.
I think that's maybe too greedy on Doom.
You mean the
To me,
Midas?
Doom is Doom is actually like a very strong timing hero. Like if he's got like drums right now, he could actually go for solo kills. But if he goes for Midas, then he's more relegated to team fight instead of doing like ganks. But
It really depends though. I think right now the meta is about scaling, you know. I think the meta is about scaling. Like you want to be able to scale very well, be very well rounded. And I do think that some games Doom with Midas is really good when you're behind.
okay,
And
how
you're
about this
expecting-
argument?
you're-
Though?
when you're expecting the game to go late for you to win, right?
How about this argument? You already know that your team scales very well. I think maybe getting an item that could help you win fights now and allow your team to scale is maybe more effective for the team. Or do you think
Yeah,
Midas is still
that's
better?
good. It's not wrong what you say. It's just you know, it might pay off and it might not pay off because it's a risky
Right.
thing.
Oh, here comes the tracks. They back off. The casket's gonna bounce on a lot of hero. Johnny's gonna run away from the team. Nova thinking about looking for a Doom. On the back line, these guys are still coming in. The dust is gonna fly out. They're gonna find Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter running away. The Sprout's gonna be pretty good on the back line. It's the cast. It's the Sonic Wave. It hits a whole bunch of heroes. Snake walks in looking for a magic missile, but it looks like it was on cooldown. Fight is very confusing, but key thing is for Mineski-X, they killed the Bounty here. Bounty Hunter first, so no more tracks.
He
It
got
looks like
one
it's just a
track.
1-for-1.
Yeah, he got the track on the vent, so that was track for like 3 heroes. So that was still
Right.
pretty good. Pretty good trade for Mineski.
I wonder why X decided to fight that. I think they could have ran, maybe. Oh, but
I
it
mean-
looks like they wanted to defend their ancient stack. It's gonna go down. Raging Potato dropping really low. Dragon Slave not gonna hit. The cast bouncing left and right. Cast will be able to run away.
I
So
think
annoying for them.
they thought they would have actually been able to get one free kill without trading. But then Bench was like, I'm screwed, I can't get away because I'm tracked and there's a queen on my tail.
Oh, Ocarina? Does he not see him? The Sprout's gonna come through Falling Blade, and the the Fire Blade's gonna cancel the TP. That would be a free kill from
Fire
Mineski-X.
blade, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a Fire Blade, right?
It is.
Maybe that would have been a better name. Inferno Blade.
No way, Infernal Blade is way better than Fire Blade.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
No, I agree.
I
Alright.
can't believe you think that name is better.
No, it's not. I only said it's better because I said it, but... Alright, mech timing is pretty good on Bounty. I'm surprised he actually hasn't got it, considering that he's got so many track kills like the fight before the last one. But
Almost there. He still needs a recipe, but yeah, we kind of expected the game to snowball faster for Mineski, so they can actually roll over Mineski-X during this time with the mech advantage. And Mineski-X don't really have anyone to get a mech, unless Doom is actually going for the mech build, but
Ven should
he's
get it.
not.
Yeah, if he wants to.
Ven should
Johnny's
get the
gonna
mech.
come out. Open wounds. He's trying to get there. That should be a very easy kill. It's good that that's the first hero they kill every single fight. I mean, apart from Bounty Hunter, like the cast is so annoying for them to play, especially when they're playing this kind of chasing style.
Radiant structures are fortified.
All right, the tracks are flying out. Blinks in. Can he get the kill without using the Sonic Wave? Just a right click. They will get the kill, but Blink's on cooldown. He's trying to look for the Doom on low ground, but the cast range for that Doom is so short.
Look at the Prophet. Prophet doing
Oh
Prophet
my god.
stuff.
Middle tower is under
I didn't realize we were actually on tier 3. Now Jules looking to cancel some TP. Jules unfortunately is going to die as a result. Dies a lot of trouble though. The cast Deport, everything gets dropped here. We'll get the one kill on the gyrocopter, and I think they're going to try to push tier 2. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is defending the top Rexes and whatnot.
Oh, that was still a really good trade again for Mineski, and it was also another track. So the
Yeah, they didn't even
Midas-
lose a tower.
Man,
Mid-tier one
Doom
tower.
has his Midas now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm afraid the Midas seems like it's gonna be on the risky side of things.
Yeah, I
As
mean,
the-
it's okay.
The situation is
grounds
not
are
looking
intact.
so good. Yeah, but Mineski is starting to gain ground right now. This is where
Yeah.
their lineup becomes really scary because they are very mobile.
Dyer's middle
9
tower
10 not going to come out. And again, this is where I say if Doom had a Blink Dagger, maybe they could kill Quap, for example, or Prophet. Now the kills are so hard to come by.
Yeah, but
They
the thing
literally.
is, she's a core, right? You usually don't see that naked blink on like the Doom core. It's mostly like you do it on the support too. That's why I like it more.
I think drums into Blink is a strong build for offlane, because I don't know.
Yeah,
Basically,
but you
that's
scale better with Midas.
yeah, you definitely scale better. But basically, like 15 minutes in, you're online with that build, and you just like gank everything, everywhere. Everybody have to be afraid of you.
Yeah, that's true. But he's just hoping that the game drags on long enough for his
Yeah.
Midas to pay off. So he can tell his team, guys, it's a good thing that I have this Midas.
It might drag on for a bit, or it might not. Side's gonna get sprouted. TP out is not gonna be successful. Sonic Wave is gonna get committed for the kill. Yeah, they got Orchid online as well. It's so much damage. Orchid, Raph, Sonic Wave. Anybody that gets caught is dead without bench swap. Maybe even with bench swap.
Lifestealer in this type of game, you want to have something to deal with the Orchid. Like either you get a Manta or you get BAB.
Neither is a first choice item for him.
Next maybe. Like I think Manta is pretty good. I don't like the BKB so much. I like Manta.
What
Just
about
save the
Diffuser
Manta.
Blade?
Oh, Diffuser Blade.
That might be even better, right?
I like Manta
Because,
more because of the
okay.
stats. You get more damage.
Sure,
I don't know,
movement
but
speed too.
Yeah, Diffuser is also good.
Okay, sprouting the dragon. Dragon is trying to maybe rage TP. He doesn't have a teleport scroll. He's gonna be dead for sure. Track. He's gonna try to go into a creep. I think he is in one of the trees, but the trees will time out eventually, and they're walking it back to the base.
He's screwed. He's just trying to buy time because he was in the ancients all the while, so he didn't have a TP scroll.
Right?
So he's good now. Good luck. He buys a
he's
blink. He buys a blink.
I like it. Like, they need some sort of initiation. Actually, if he walks it all the way back to the fountain, he could buy a TP there and rage TP. I don't think you walk it.
Die in front of the
Yeah.
fountain.
No, he'll pop up now and then walk to the. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
He literally has to rage and walk.
Yeah, he's gonna do
go,
it.
Go, 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 go! Cut the trees! Oh, he
okay.
got silenced. He didn't rage in time.
I mean, it
that
was
was the
a
only way.
It was a nice try.
Yeah. That was the only way.
I mean, honestly, it was a nice try. Give the guy some credit.
Reno now working on Roshan. Oh, he did get the flame mail. Okay, that's nice. Flame mail very good against Gyro in this game, I think.
It's even like good versus Lifestealer, you know, if you think about it. Because at least he reflects some damage actually, since all he does is physical.
Yeah. I mean, the armor is good against Beast as well, so. So I think with the Aegis, Mineski should maybe think about going high ground. Maybe take the last tier 2, look for a pick, and then go for the GG.
And get a jump as well. Jump is very important when you're executing a game like this. You want to
Okay,
remove
so-
all their vision, so they can't actually catch the Prophet easily.
So earlier we were talking about Razor's item choice, and you say you don't really like Ags. Do you like Ags in this situation if he starts to build for it now? Basically, as a game-ending item?
I think it could work though. The more I think about it, it's actually pretty good versus the Lifestealer.
I mean, it's risky, right? Because it doesn't scale as well as like an AC, for example.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But if you can end the game now, then it's if you think you can end the game now, then that's the item for you.
Alright, Deep War here being dropped by Jules. And they're working on the last tower. Mineski-X wants to fight this, and I don't think they can. Prophet teleporting in, do they see him? They see him, LSA is gonna come through. If bo3 is gonna die like this, Quintuple not gonna get used. Actually, the Mech's gonna come out and swap back into Jules in a lot of trouble. Death on the backline. Raging Potato walks in, he's got the H's, so he's not too worried. I think he's still gonna be alive. He finally dies. Sonic Wave's gonna come in here. Banner doing a ton of damage as well. He blinks away from the LSA, and that's gonna be all the spells down. But at the end of the day, that was a 3-for-2 trade. They killed the bounty as well, so not a lot of track kills in that fight. I think that was a good defense here from X.
That was only one track, I think. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
the initiation was actually way too risky. So that was 2 kills plus Aegis. So all in all, it was 3-for-2, but with track and power down, so it's quite okay for Mineski actually, even though they lost Aegis and 2 heroes, but they
How
got
did
power.
they see Prophet right there?
Not sure
Teleporting
though.
in.
I think he teleported too near. Then there's actually a small effect near the trees because they were standing very
okay.
near the tree. So I think they saw him from that because he keep it way too near. I think it was just a bit too near. But it was like still really risky. I felt like his team was just very far. He could have done that if his team was nearer. Then he could have initiated like that.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to take that risk, right? All he needed to do make trees and send it to the buildings, like
Kill the tower and then get out.
right.
But it wasn't too bad for them because they had track, and they still got the tower.
Well, the next item being picked up on Queen of Pain is Lincoln Sphere, so you know,
Lina.
don't think she's gonna die now.
It was a Doom. Yeah. So if you want your Queen of Pain to scale, you get AC on Queen, and then you get he's actually getting the Aghanim's on Razor.
Okay.
Like we discussed, it's very good for them if they are trying to finish the game in the next 10 to 15 minutes. But it won't be good if the game gets drawn out after that.
Yeah, I think it's a very safe siege. Like you put him in front with the treants just hitting the building, and then you know, slowly.
It's just like your plan B wouldn't be so great. If you go for AC, your plan B is much better. But I guess
Right.
in their mind it's like they don't really want to go to plan B. They don't want the game to go late anyway, because it's much more difficult for them.
Right. I think it would be even better if somebody on the team has like a medallion to throw on him when he's going on the high ground, but looks like the supports are a little bit starved for gold.
Maybe the bounty?
Yeah, he just finished Greaves, so he doesn't have much gold to work with right now.
Sounds like a pretty good idea. Lotus Orb is good as well. I think I would actually favor Lotus Orb more than the medallion into Solar Crest.
The difference is like Lotus, you can't keep it up constantly, right? Whereas the other you can. Link away here from Nova. Cass is gonna fly. Deathward's gonna come out here against Zai. Zai dropping about to half HP. He's still being chased. He's gonna be fine, I think. The Sovereign won't kill him. Initiation not really working out here for Mineski, but they don't lose anything, so it's okay. Lifestealer still pushing top though.
They didn't focus the same target though. If Prophet actually sprouted the Gyro instead of sprouting the Doom, they would have killed the Gyro, and that would have been a big kill.
Is under attack.
He doesn't have enough go for buyback. If they actually hover around the hero, they could tell that the Gyro doesn't have buyback with track. I mean, I don't know if actually players do that enough, you know. It's like a thing that you don't actually
think about, yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about it, you know.
You know, it's actually so annoying to check because when you track them, you can only see it if you hover your mouse over the track icon.
It wouldn't it be too broken if there's an indicator that tells you if that guy has buyback or not?
No, not buyback, but like if you track them and you click on the hero, it should show you where your gold is. You know, it's so easy to check if that's the case.
Or instead of just going onto the
The track
it's a
icon.
lot- yeah, it's
It's
lot
like a
more-
quality of life kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if it will be too broken if it's like that, because it might actually help the players a lot more to play. Like Bounty is already a very good hero.
Yeah. I think personally the only time I actually ever use it is like tracking. Oh, Doom. Silence is gonna come out. Benhur should be fine. He's got blink.
Good
Just checking
reaction
when
from the
like Spectre is near his like radiance or things like
good
that.
reaction on the Queen, and Bounty's gonna scout the team out. Oh, Dust.
Us
Yes,
not
haste.
gonna fly, and he is hasted. Is there a swap? No.
Queen is going
It's just-
AC by the way, so Queen is actually going for the scaling build.
Yeah.
Razor is going. Oh, he's actually going BKB. Okay. BKB
Okay.
Skadi is not gonna be Aghanim. It's a
He
trick.
changed his mind?
I mean,
Maybe?
I actually personally like this more. I don't like to go so much all in. Like, despite not wanting to go late game with their lineup, but even if they actually were to
They can
go
go late game.
were to
Yeah.
force to go late game, they have pretty good heroes to kite the lifesteal and the gyro. Because they are very mobile. It's just that you don't really want to go late game where you have to deal with a refresher of Doom. Then those type of scenarios is really difficult for me.
I think we're still very far from that.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
still
this,
very far from that.
yeah, and this lifestealer is not even like the normal lifestealer we expect, right? This lifestealer is very kiteable. Especially when his blink is on cooldown, like he's not going anywhere. He doesn't have SMY, he doesn't have drums.
Yep. It's
quite
very
slow.
difficult for him to output damage, that's why he needed the dagger. That's why when we were talking about the last pick, remember about when they picked Gyro? I was talking about needing a vehicle for the lifesteal so they can actually go in. And kill heroes.
So he become his own vehicle.
He needs to get his own cat, his own ride. There's no ride for him.
Well, the funny thing, actually, there's a ride for him now. Doom has blink. Is that?
Yeah, but he needs to... Like, if they were to actually go for someone else that is more of a purpose of a ride, like a Putt or... But Putt was when... The other hero I was talking about was bad.
Right.
Then the lifesteal will have a much easier time.
You know
So
what
now
the
there's the Shadow Blade? Shadow Blade, yeah?
you know what the Chinese people call lifestealer going to the ancient creeps?
高达.
They call it kaito.
Oh, really?
When I first heard it in a pub game, they're like, I was playing lifestealer and they're like, when are you gonna go kaito? It's like, when are you gonna start driving your car? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
I thought they call it 高达狗.
I don't know.
Ancients, because they call lifesteal a dog.
Yeah, maybe. Because he looked like a dog in the other one. Alright, Nova coming in. Don't really think he's gonna be able to get this kill. Oh, he's gonna try.
Yes,
Let's see.
man, might be able to.
Fast reaction?
Oh.
So fast. I see him though. Benhar? One more Doom.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Doom finds him. Alright, there you go.
Not this
Alright.
time, Ben-Hur.
a lot of hate. Roshan
That
coming
was
back?
the Shadow Blade reveal. They didn't know that the Doom had Shadow Blade. It was his first gank after he got it. Big kill,
Gank?
very big kill.
And not only just getting the highest net worth, it's more about like biding time, right? Mineski-X needs maybe 20 more minutes to really come back and fight. Right now they're down by 12k net worth.
Maybe 15 is actually good enough if they can actually
Okay.
hang on without losing too much of their base, like not losing any racks.
Yeah. So now Bounty Hunter buys a gem, something that you talked about maybe 10 minutes ago, right? Like just removing the vision would have actually helped a lot.
Yeah, I was actually expecting the Witch Doctor to actually get it, but he wants to get his egg.
Ang Rage TP, gonna make it out. He's fine.
So
Yeah,
they're gonna
but
start
it's-
to remove vision.
Yeah, not much vision to begin with for X. They got maybe 2 observer wards down.
Shit. He got a dragon lance after all those items on the gyro. Shit. Man,
You don't
serious?
approve?
Well, I do approve you if you go for it early. Not this late.
Yeah, I wonder if he felt like I just need an item now. Like maybe he got it earlier before a fight. But I
Yeah,
agree, like getting it now is just almost just taxing one of your slots, right? Because maybe like 10 minutes later, that might be an item that you just need to sell.
I'm not so sure about this. Usually players get face Dragonlance FNY. The Dragonlance actually replaces the drums. Like he got so much items to fight, but he doesn't scale that well because he spends so much gold on all these small items.
Hmm.
I'm not a fan of it. Like, too much of something is not good.
Right now, Mineski-X just being pretty afraid. Can't really go anywhere by themselves. Solo pickup is
Same goes for like both teams, right? Because the Doom Shadow Blade and Doom will be missing from the map. Like it's so
that's
scary.
true.
Doom Shadow Blade with the lifestealer.
Oh, 1 hit! Fire
Oh.
blade! Fire blade.
Fireblade has cast time, Gumi.
Yeah. He lift his sword so slowly. He actually needs to go to the gym more to improve his
Base
cast time.
attack type nerf, you know.
Yeah.
But Mineski
Goes
gonna
Roche?
smoke. Go Roshan? Nope, they're gonna take a fight.
I think Roche is actually pretty free.
Yeah, Roche is pretty free because they saw the last year on the lane at top and they knew Doom was at top.
Yeah.
I see Prophet is going to get he's gonna get a hex so that they can catch because they don't have really good catch in terms of like a very reliable catch compared to what Mineski-X has with the Shadow Blade Doom.
What do you think
So
about
that's-
Lincoln's
On
Radiant's top tower.
on Prophet?
on who? On Prophet?
Prophet?
Nah.
Radiant structures.
You know, it's
I
really
think
like
they-
the Lincolns.
Yeah, not on Prophet. I don't think they get it on Prophet this game. They need catch. Maybe in some games you can, but this game I think they need to get.
Radiant's top
Aside
tower
from the
has
Prophet.
fallen.
Well,
If you're going for a carry Queen of Pain, so no
Yeah.
one is gonna build the scythe, the disable, because they don't have good lockdown.
yeah, he's definitely going for a Hex. There's a Voice Stone in the courier as well. And it's just waiting for a little bit to go. Mineski going for the high ground here. Aegis is on the Queen, so he could actually just walk up and hit the building if he wants. Here comes the ultimate. Oh, he blink 5, he misses. Now they're gonna go on Raging Potato down to about half HP. Sonic Wave's gonna hit on everybody. Raging Potato still walking in, not rid of anything. Queen of Pain blinks in, gets one kill. Now looking on Zai. He gets hit by LSA. The magic missile is gonna follow through. Defensive Mules? Or was it offensive Mules? Not sure exactly which one that was. And now they're gonna go again here on Bokarina. Bokarina down to about half HP, but they're kiting Kang, man. Again, Kang is so easy to kite. He's armor toggling. He's still okay right now. The bounce is gonna come in. Here comes Nova again. They're trying to kill Benhar. They finally get the one kill on him, but I feel like they lost too much already. No buyback here coming up from Zai. Benhar still alive, still good looking. Focusing on Nova. Nova defensively swapped back out. He's still fighting. Doom's gonna come out here, but I think they're gonna lose this fight and probably lose some racks. Benhar doing so much rifle damage. Johnny gets silenced by the Orchid. He's defensive heals himself, but I think he is completely stuck there.
Bottom tower.
And that was a big victory. Finally buyback coming out from Gyro, but I mean, the 1v4 situation. Black Cannon going on Benhar. Link initiation coming out from Kang. The lockdown, he might kill the Witch Doctor, but oh no, he's losing way too much damage. So they don't even get the kill. TP coming in from Prophet. In fact, are they gonna go for more? No, that's gonna be it. They get the one lane of Rax. I think they could back now, but no, they do have the Aghanim's actually on Razor.
Yeah, now the Agony, despite the Agony is doing so much for
Yeah,
the Razor, it
I was
paid off.
wondering why like nobody was dying on the Mineski side.
They had too much sustain with the Witch Doctor heal.
Yeah. Man, even the Witch Doctor is not dying. They swap him back out. Raging Potato might actually die here. Possibly BKB for a second time. Zai's gonna die for a second time in this fight. And that's gonna be it. That was a dieback on the Gyrocopter. GG.
And the fight was like more or less just for the Aghanim plus there were two things. They had the Aghanim on Razor, and they had the advantage of the mech, which was a great deal plus the Witch Doctor heal. And then just overall more farm on their course because they were controlling map and whatnot. And there was not much like Mineski-X, yeah, they have very good late game, like very good scaling heroes. But it's just that they had to sacrifice so much to get there. Where Mineski with the timing, they used a very good timing. The